How is it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my Pinstripe Bowl recap video. Notre Dame beats Rutgers 29-16 in a game that was a way bigger blowout than the score indicated. Notre Dame, especially in the second half, controlled this game completely. If you look at the stats, if you watch the game, you saw Notre Dame was the much better team. But they didn't take advantage of all the opportunities they were given. Rutgers turned the ball over. They kicked some field goals. They made some mistakes themselves. Tommy Rees didn't look too spectacular early on. They were bad when they were against the wind, which both teams really were. But they came out on top, and if you really watch the game, you realize that Notre Dame was the most dominant team in this game by far, and they dominated. It was tied 13-13 going into halftime, and Notre Dame came out in the second half and completely dominated the second half. It was all Notre Dame from the start of the third quarter, and they ended up getting the W. It was a bad game offensively for Rutgers, to say the least. Dodd had a really bad game. His first half wasn't necessarily too bad, but I feel bad for Chaz Dodd. I mean, his last game, he's a senior, and didn't have a great showing his last game. Ended up 10 of 28, a touchdown, 3 picks with 156 yards in this game. His quarterback rating was 14.5, not too great. On the other hand, Tommy Rees threw the ball a lot in this game. His last game as a member of Notre Dame's football team, he was 27 of 47, 319 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. So he didn't turn the ball over. So that's a plus, definitely. And also Rutgers. The game could have been a lot different for that one drive before halftime. They were moving the ball pretty well in the drive I'm talking about, and they got into plus territory. They were close to scoring. They ended up throwing with their running back, a receiver, and he threw a horrible pass, absolutely horrible pass. And they threw a pick on the 1-yard line, and from then on, it was all Notre Dame. Chaz Dodd was actually having a good drive throwing the football, and there was a mistake, and they ended up capitalizing on it. Notre Dame ended up capitalizing on that mistake, and it was all Notre Dame from there. But also, they could not get the ball to their playmaker, Brandon Coleman. This is probably his last game as a Scarlet Knight. He's probably going to enter the NFL draft. Deservingly so, because he's a really good wide receiver. He only had 65 yards, but he did get a touchdown, only on 2 receptions. Rutgers really couldn't do anything on offense. They couldn't really run the football, and they couldn't throw the football. So when you can't do those two things, it doesn't end up working out too well for you. But final stats in this game. Rutgers was 3 of 12 on third downs. Notre Dame was 7 of 16. 494 yards for Notre Dame. 236 for Rutgers. Blowout, like I said. 175 rushing yards for Notre Dame. 80 for Rutgers. And that's 4 turnovers for Rutgers. And all those were interceptions. 3 by Chaz Dodd, 1 by the receiver. Or was it running back? I'm not real sure. But Notre Dame only had 1 fumble in this game. No picks, nothing. So they controlled the ball. Played good defense, and they took advantage of the second half and the struggles of Chaz Dodd. So, yeah, that's it. Notre Dame wins the Pinstripe Bowl 29-16. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment in the comment section below with your thoughts on this game. If you're a Notre Dame fan of Rutgers game, what are you looking forward to next season? And what do you take away from this game going into next season? But please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to big hit the like button. And please, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SRTR. Until next time, guys, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more bowl game recaps. I do have to do another bowl game recap right after this one. The Cincinnati and North Carolina Belk Bowl. I didn't have a chance to do it today so far, so I'm going to do it now. So I hope you enjoy. Catch you guys later. Peace.